Hey guys, it's Digital Asset Guy. I am out in the middle of nowhere. For real this time. Take a look at these cliffs. You do not want to take a wrong step. So, I just thought I'd come out here and get lost and turn the camera on and talk to you all about crypto and the current events and life and stuff like that. I'm going to do my best to go down this rocky trail and not die. So bear with me. So I've had probably, before every video, I want to say I am not a financial advisor. None of this information is financial or investment advice. I just give you my personal thoughts on the market, my experiences, and we go from there. So, the market right now, I've had several people call me and say, why is it down? It's crashing. What's going on with XRP? I am scared, all kinds of stuff. I'm a little scared of these steps, but all this stuff. And I'll tell you, it's funny. We just kissed $4 trillion in this crypto market, okay? 4 trillion. Wow, I gotta really be careful. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Whew, man. We just kissed $4 trillion in this market. When I got in 2016-ish, could argue 2015, crypto market, we had about, I remember the days where there was less than $100 billion in the crypto market. And those were the days where we had actual crashes. I like to tell people back in my day, in 2016, when the crypto market was just a baby, we had crashes where it was literally like it would dump half in a day. And it was very scary. I mean, back then I didn't have so much in, but it was still scary. And I remember the market was way below 100 billion after the 2017 bull run, like in 2018. Well, check this out. Oh, that's cool. I remember the market had about like 90 billion. Not very much for when we've got 4 trillion today. So when people call and tell me, the market's down, it's doom and gloom, I'm sorry, but it's all about perspective and where you're coming from, It's kind of like if you go flying, with an experienced pilot. I've been in some planes the last couple years. That's another video. At some point I'll tell the story. But if you're with an experienced pilot, you can hit some pretty severe turbulence and have stuff flying over the cockpit and stuff flying in the back seat, stuff floating up. It hits some really severe turbulence. And, they're not worried because they've seen it before. It's not that big of a deal. Wow, check out these rocks. It's so cool. Crypto market's the same thing if you have experience. So, nothing can take the place of experience, especially in crypto, but it's just like anything else. But anyway, right now, I'm having a lot of fear in the market. A lot of clients that I work with, they maybe just bought their first crypto a month ago. And so they rode a little bit of a bull run, a little bit. And now all of a sudden they're like, what's going on? And I just remind them I don't give financial or investment advice. I'm like Geek Squad for crypto. I'll set up their hardware wallet. I'll set up their exchange profile, their computer security. Wow, look at these rocks. That's intense. And so I'm like Geek Squad for crypto for my hometown. keeps me busy. It's not always easy. I definitely don't do it for the money because, you know, it's not worth the time that I put in. So the next thing I wanted to talk about, speaking of that, it's not worth the time that I put in, but I simply love doing it. You know, and sometimes it's not enough money for the work that I do sometimes to set people up with their crypto and their wallet and stuff. I just put on YouTube, actually I'm releasing them now. I did a dry run on my social media, like my Facebook and stuff, of Digital Asset Guy Helps John. This is a very funny series of videos. I'm gonna try to post one video where it has it all, but I'm posting them in shorts. But basically, my friend John, I was helping set up his crypto. And he's an older gentleman. I love him to death. He's hilarious. Just kind of, I always say he looks like Grumpy from the Seven Dwarfs. Just kind of naturally. And so I helped set up his crypto wallet, or not actually a wallet, but an exchange. Just got the basics going. And he was kind of, you know, it was kind of not his cup of tea, and he's getting kind of frustrated with me, and I don't understand, and what does this mean, and how did you do that so fast? And I said, you'll learn in time. It takes practice. And then a couple times he got like really frustrated, and he's like, slow down, you know, and I can't see that. And I got an idea. I just said, oh my gosh, John, would you let me film this? And just let me hit the record button and film it. And I think it would be great. It would, the purpose would be, it would be, whoa, man, look at these rocks. It would be entertaining. That tree fell down, man. Big tree. It would be entertaining. And it would also be educational. It would show what it takes to set up a hardware wallet. And it would show what some of the challenges are, and maybe why cold storage and hardware wallets are not the answer for some people. You know, I'm just being honest. I think everybody should have a hardware wallet if you're in crypto, but maybe not everyone, but most people. But if you're not up to the challenge of setting it up, maintaining it, updating the firmware and doing all that and keeping track of private keys and everything, then maybe cold storage is not the way. Well, look at that cave. That's awesome. You know, maybe it's not the way for you. Maybe you want to, you know, the best thing to do if you are not up to the challenge of something, or you don't want to do the work, the next best thing is to pay somebody. So I've even gotten into having a crypto custodian hold some of my crypto. You can buy, sell, trade, but it is their job to hold your crypto safely. And that, I think, is the answer for a lot of older folks who do not want to get into the technicals of a hardware wallet or exchange security and all that. Wow, look at that. That is really sweet. Whew. It is the most perfect day ever to do this. It's about 78 degrees. I didn't have a thing in the world to do. No one was expecting anything from me today. I'm sure when I get done shooting this video, I'll have like 28 texts and like 17 Facebook messages and everything. But for right now, this is me time, me and you all. So anyway, so I just go ahead and watch the video. We got so much great feedback saying how hilarious it was. You know, I had one person criticize and say, you're making fun of older people who can't do this stuff. And okay, maybe a little bit, but the point was to show the difficulties of setting up the wallet and what they're in for, maybe so that they go another route. And I just thought it was highly, entertaining and funny. John did too. He loved it. He was like, just let me know when I'm famous, We're gonna do more videos. If you have any ideas for a video that would be funny, me and John could do, put it down below. Wow, that's cool. Look at this. It's amazing. Wow. It's so awesome how nobody else is out here right now. Wow, look at this.